Christmas Story by Wisdom Gold. Rudolph the Red Nose Reindeer. The snow swirled around Rudolph, his bright red nose casting a lonely glow against the darkening sky. The other reindeer snickered and jostled him, their hooves kicking up icy spray. "Look at Rudolph," they jeer. "His nose is so bright, it's almost blinding." Rudolph longed to join the reindeer games, to leap and bound through the snow with the rest of the herd. But his glowing nose made him an outcast. He felt like a misfit, different from everyone else. One blustery Christmas Eve, a thick fog descended upon the North Pole, blanketing the sky and obscuring the ground. The other reindeer, their eyes squinting against the swirling white, were unable to navigate the treacherous terrain. Santa Claus, his sleigh laden with gifts, was growing anxious. The children of the world were waiting, and the fog threatened to delay his journey. Desperate, Santa Claus called for any reindeer who could lead the way. One by one, the other reindeer tried, but the fog was too thick. They stumbled and slid, unable to see where they were going. Finally, Santa Claus turned to Rudolph. "Rudolph," he said, his voice filled with hope, "can you see through this fog?" Rudolph, hesitant at first, stepped forward. His nose, so often a source of ridicule, now shone with a brilliant light, cutting through the swirling mist like a beacon. With Rudolph leading the way, the sleigh navigated the fog with ease, his glowing nose illuminating the path. The other reindeer, humbled and amazed, followed closely behind. They had underestimated Rudolph, dismissing his unique ability. Now they saw the true value of his difference. Santa Claus, overjoyed, delivered all the gifts on time. As he returned to the North Pole, he thanked Rudolph profusely. "You saved Christmas, Rudolph," he declared. "Your special nose is a gift, not a curse." From that day forward, Rudolph was no longer an outcast. The other reindeer, realizing their mistake, welcomed him with open arms. They had learned that differences, rather than being weaknesses, could be strengths. Rudolph, once ridiculed, became a hero, a symbol of courage and the importance of embracing individuality. This story teaches us that our differences, often seen as flaws or obstacles, can be our greatest strengths. Just like Rudolph, we may feel like outsiders or misfits because we don't fit the mold. But it is precisely these unique qualities that make us special and valuable. Embracing our individuality rather than trying to conform allows us to shine in unexpected ways and contribute to the world in unique and meaningful ways. The story of Rudolph reminds us to celebrate our differences, to recognize the value of diversity, and to appreciate the unique gifts that each of us brings to the world.